Welcome to Over 50 and Fantabulous. It is Sunday, July menopause, July the 9th. And here it is 2:42 p.m. I just got back from a little bit of shopping. I thought I'd step in and show you a few things. First, I'd like to show you the outfit that I'm wearing, which I got from Goodwill. The top is $2.99 and the skirt is $3.99. Let's step to the back. Let's go to the videotape. Y'all remember that statement? Okay, this is, wondering if I can give you a better view from the other side. But anyway, it's a full-length skirt. Hold on. Let's go this way. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You better get out of there, scoot, scoot. Can we turn? Sorry for being out of camera range. Can we, let's go like that. Can we step back and step back a little further? Oh, goodness gracious. Messy bed with all my junk on it. I just was attracted to these beads right here, and of course to the 1970s fringe. But it is, watch out, sweetie. It is a full-length skirt, spaghetti strap, adjustable, kind of like a bra would be adjustable top. So nice and soft and cottony. I've been toddling around town in this thing, and I like it a lot. Hold on, let's turn it back around. Anyways, I went over to Safeway. I wanted to get the eggs that were 59 cents. Got those. Had a little experience, but we're gonna let that go. And I was able to get my Powerade drinks for 69 cents a piece. Got to work those coupons. So I got 5 of these from Safeway. Hey, how are you, Miss Lena? I'm great. It's wonderful to see you. Hold on, I feel like I'm chopping myself up a little bit. It's so good to see you. Let's keep rolling, you and me. It's all good. This is my second of 2 days off, so I'm feeling really rested. Okay, and from the tree, I cannot get enough, I know this isn't exciting to you, but I can't get enough of the paper towel. And this is an appliance bulb. My bulb went out. Now, I've got a lamp, and that bulb went out. And so I brought the bulb with me to the tree just to make sure I had the right diameter on the bottom. And weeks ago, I picked this lamp up, which I thought was kind of cute, you know, for my desk. I fell in love with the shade. I thought it was really, really cute. And there's the diameter. So let's try this out and see which works. The original bulb was really huge, and the lampshade would barely fit on it. So we went for the chandelier bulb. Yeah, I got makeup over it, but it shrunk. Oh, hold on. Yeah, she shrunk down quite a bit. I think according to the article I looked on Google, it takes about 1 to 2 weeks. But see, this is going to fit, right? That's a chandelier bulb. And then here is on the inside, you can see kind of the height of what grabs. And I don't know. No, that's not going to do it because we're jiggling around. It's a very odd shaped bulb, you know. So let's try the other. You know, and looking at that, the that's an appliance bulb. Yeah, this is even tinier. This is not going to work. I don't think the size of that's going to work. It's going to be too small. But anyways, my dilemma continues. The only other thing I can do is hey baby girl, is maybe do something on the bottom here, have something around that to fill up the area here for this right here. You see how this is? Hold on a second. Y'all know I'm always all over the place. But See, you have the bulb which fits in here, but there's a lot of room, so it's jiggling around. So I've got I tried to go on the cheap to the tree. You know how we roll. So basically, I've got to get this diameter for where you screw that in, but this has got to be a little bit wider to accommodate this right here. You see, that's too wide. But I don't know what it is. There's something about that I just thought was so cute. It's just so simple and clean. And I don't know why, I really like that shade, you know? Hi, Stephanie Nicole and Blitz Moon. How y'all doing? Happy Sunday. It's almost 3 p.m. here. So I don't know. I did a little bit of shopping and on the cheap. Yeah, I was trying to. I was telling Miss Lena that I had the chandelier bulb, which is the proper diameter here, and then obviously these are way too teeny, which I can use those in my night light. So it's not like I wasted any money. Okay. And I was showing them the Literally, my bed is on wheels. I was showing them my long flowery skirt from the Goodwill and the spaghetti strap fringy, which the first thing, I like this, $2.99. And of course, because I'm a 70s girl in high school, I used to have purses. Remember that? You can see them now. I saw a lady the other day in Walmart with a suede bag, the square, like the rectangular bag. And at the bottom, remember this? So, And the only other thing I got, which I wore yesterday, but I just have to show you, is my clam diggers. I really like the color. I have a black pair and a tan pair. I don't have a lot of things since the move. Yes, the 70s sure did rock. Such an innocent time. Mary Tyler Moore, Goodness gracious. And I got two of these in the fridge, but I love the Shasta. Their deposit here is 10 cents. 10 cents. So when you start putting all your cans to the side, you can come out of there with $10 or $15, depending on how many cans you have. And I love Coffee Mate. And I know that this is a small container, but it's just me. So I like this so much, so I got a couple of them for $1. I just love the taste of this. So every once in a while, I'll forego the Walmart one for, I think it's $2.28, and I'll get a couple of these, just the creamy flavor. I know this isn't the healthiest thing to have. It's better to have low-fat milk or almond milk, but old grandma just loves the Coffee Mate. And I told you about the peace teas. Speaking of which, it's cold. Can I be naughty? But yeah, I don't know why I'm so nervous today. I'm kind of nervous being in front of the camera. But let's get to the most important stuff at the tree. Okay, first we'll do the headband, which has kind of a gold. Let me see something. I don't know if that makes it worse or better. Oh, maybe we'll put it back on. But the stretchy headband to keep the hair back. Let me see. Disgruntled gardener, eclectic interests, Blitz Mom, California, 19 and 60. Hey, how you doing, Kelly? And they had the jumbo 10 of them. And I like the idea of these being thick. Maybe it won't get caught. You ever pull out, have a nice bald spot in the back after you try to take your ponytail out? Okay, this is what, and I got the screwdriver kit for a few little things that I have. I need a tiny Phillips head, so I just got the whole thing. I found this kind of interesting. They have, let me put some glasses on so I can read this properly. Hold on. Eclectic interest, California. I know, in the back when they get caught, it's like Pac-Man just gobbling up their baby hairs in the back. Now, I've never seen this brand at the Dollar Tree, but it's the, what does it say? Global Beauty Care. I found this kind of interesting. You know, I have the, what's that? Biore nasal strips. But I found this kind of interesting. It's a charcoal. I've never seen a charcoal one. I thought that was kind of interesting. Let's open it up and take a look at it. Might as well. Let's see. How many do you get in here? Hold on. We're going to find out together. What do you get? Oh, that's not bad. Get 3. Hold on. Am I facing this the right way? Yeah. I guess it doesn't matter either way. But you get 3. I want to open it up so you guys and I can get a look at this thing. Hold on. Let's open this up and see what this looks like. Suppose, oh, okay. It sort of looks almost the same size, as you can see. Charlie Chaplin. Don't mind me. I might as well go like this with a little hat on my head. Here you go. You go like over here. I told y'all before, my mind is like a freaking Rolodex. One thing reminds you of something else, which reminds you of something else. But that's not too bad. You get 3 for $1. So what, 33 cents a piece? Something like that. Basically, you know, you just peel, wet and stick. I'm probably going to do another video with the trying this out to see how good they are. Oh yes, and some batteries for the AA's for my my little flashlight. Oh, this is the old bulb. See how big in diameter that thing is? This is the old bulb from that lamp. And that thing just barely fit. This is the Vibe. It's called, they're calling it Vibe Lip Duo. I liked it because I know it's kind of dark for this time of the year, but a nice lip duo with a lippy on top. Y'all have seen these before. And the shine at the bottom. I don't know what happened to my chat. My chat's gone. Oh, there it is. Huh? Good prices I pay for. Oh. So anyways, they're calling this CBL G149. According to that, I call this kind of a deep burgundy. You put that on, and then you shine it up with that. We'll have to try some of these lippies on for you. And I don't know why I like this purple. This is the 3rd one I've gotten. And this is the e.l.f. And it's a nice purple color. I don't know why they don't. Okay, yeah, actually says purple. And last but certainly, oh no, we got a couple more. I was looking for another pressed powder. This is the tan pressed powder. My skin, they have the beige, but the beige seemed to be a little bit light for me. So we got that. And then, this is that Beauty Benefits again. The same from the charcoal thingy, the Beauty Benefits. They had a few things. Some things I couldn't get because my skin tone didn't match. But this is the Beauty Benefits Sparkling Lip Gloss. Ultra glossy and moisturizing. Oh, yes. Does it say what color? Oh, yes. And it also says Mega Shine. What color is this? Well, okay. I don't know if that's the color Terra. Terra? I'm not really sure. But you know what? Let's open this bad boy. Y'all know I like to open them up live. If I could be a little smoother at it. Yes. Yeah, they don't have a Dollar General around here. Basically, you got your Walmart, you got the Goodwill, you have Fiesta Foods, you have Safeway, Fiesta Foods, Safeway, grocery stores. This town, according to the population sign, is about 17,000 people. I'm sure the sign was years ago. I would say maybe got about 25,000 people in this little town. I feel like I'm forgetting to tell you something. I'm sweating. rather badly. When I got in the car, the inside of the car, 105 degrees, start toddling around with my windows down, and it got to be 99 degrees. I literally have sweat going down the arm. I kid you not. Goodness gracious. Don't want to get too graphic, but I just, it just feels kind of weird. I don't like that. We have got to try this. I'm going to get more light toward me. We've got to try this gel stuff. Hold on a second. Got my handy dandy mirror off to the side. It's so good to see each and every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wanted to come in last night, but when I decided, it was really, really late. And I think I am 3 or 4 hours ahead of you guys. It is 3:03 p.m. here. And I'm guessing 3, 4, 5, 6 is about 6 p.m. where you are. I'm thinking 6, something like that. Yes, 105. I was like, I'm melting. Dorothy, huh? Yeah, but I know that sounds kind of goofy. I never understood. They talked about dry heat. It's a slight breeze and a dry heat, and I want to take you outside and show you my banana peppers. But anywho, I'm going to flip this scarily over to the magnify 7 times. And so I can see what I'm doing. But this is doing a lot better. You can see if I go like this, you can see it's not all swelled up anymore. It just has that kind of a sideways triangle bruise to it, but it no longer hurts when I touch it, So just a little bit over here. I don't want to be all melodramatic and crybaby on cam, Basically, it's just your standard opening like that. So we're going to discover together let's see, try to aim this properly. Don't want to squish it on you, but there you have it. So yeah, oh goodness. Well, I'm probably gonna have to get a lippy brush. Yeah. No real flavor to it. No real scent to it, which I suppose is a good thing. Hold on a second. Good, yeah. And I got the news from another employee. I'm not sure if it's true, but everything that he says to me happens or is true. And the people that do my job allegedly will stay on the 8 hours. I was kind of disappointed about that, but we're going to have a big hoop-de-doo meeting when I get back. So it will be after work in the morning, and I'll find out what's happening. But I'm going to try to put this on. I just don't like the control of just the plastic. You know how we have to have the little doe foot wand? Hold on. So, yeah. And talking about being on live, I don't know. I feel like I've lost my mojo or something with this thing, I don't know what that is. I just need to relax and be myself, but for some goofy reason, I feel a little uncomfortable. But we're gonna keep going. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. Okay. That's really not bad. It's really not bad, but it needs to be evened out with some kind of a whatchamacallit. Just one second. Let's see. Can we find a brush in here? I think we can. Hold on. Basically, what I do sometimes is you go to another lippy, you get this brush, you take the lipstick off that brush. Oh, we figure out ways. We're freaking women. I'm telling you, girls, are we not magicians or what? We'll make something work. Hang on. Let's F. Ugh. But yeah. So that's not bad. I think it's pretty. It's kind of like a raisin color, if you will. And I think, I don't know what happened. Oh, there it is. Hold on, I'm sorry. Dollar Princess 101. Hi, how you doing, baby? Miss Rose. Oh, come here. Oh, give me a big. Mwah. And Zoe Wolfchild. Hey, how you doing? Oh, I am sweating. I got two other little things to show you that I got from the from Goodwill. Yeah, like I'm just dripping. It's that kind of heat where you just sit still and you blink and then a gallon of water comes from every area. Okay, hold on. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. It's piling up on my itty bitty little table here. But yeah, I was just driving home and I said, you know, I miss my friends. I want to. Do not ask me why I found this thing attractive. For some goofy reason, there's something about the eyes of this thing. Oh, hold on. She's dripping a little coffee. Hold on. Hey, stop making a pig of yourself. See, it's a pig. Haha. Hold on now. Let's get you straightened up. I had coffee in it this morning. Hold on. Real classy. Hold on. And get you cleaned up. Clean you up for your debut. But for some goofy reason, I saw it and it just looked too cute to me, so I picked it up. It's kind of weird. I usually collect the porcelain cows, but I found it, I don't know, I just found it kind of interesting, and I'm trying to understand underneath. Let me see if I can turn this around. I don't know what that symbol means. You know, usually if it's made in China, of course, it's going to say made in China, either printed on a sticker. But there's something about the eyes of this thing. I don't know. I just thought it was very well made and just so cute. I had to get it. No, hold on. Come on now. My chat went bye-bye. Chat comes in, chat goes out. Don't know why. Oh, there you are. Okay. Miss Eclectic, pigs are very, very smart. They can be potty trained. I'm telling you, they're very smart. Now, I think this is some kind of an incense burner. I could hear stuff jiggling in there. There was like old little pieces of metal in there. What attracted it to me, of course, was this kind of a, what's that? Like brass, right? And this is porcelain. And then if you look underneath, if I can get it the correct way, it says Holland right here, right? But some of this print here, I can't quite read. But let me see. I'm trying to get the shine out. Put the light back on. No, turn the light off. But I just like the pattern. It's a very light aqua color. And then it's got your like very light charcoal. And I just thought it's just interesting to me. I'm just like that. Anything that looks different and looks really pretty. And since a lot of my mother's stuff, I call it a china closet. It's not a china closet. Basically, where you put your doodads in. There, can't think of what you call that. But I'm just trying to get little things to put in there. I have a few things, but unfortunately, a lot of broke. You know, traveling. What do you call that thing? Not a china closet. I can't think of what you call that. Anne Marie. How you doing, honey? But yeah, I just wanted to just come in for a little bit and say, hey, how you doing? And I don't know what's going to happen with the hour. You go into work and there's one group of people, and then at 4 o'clock in the morning, they all go and a whole nother group of people come in. So you actually see everybody, you know. Basically, I'm back there by myself. And I forget what I was thinking about that had me just wanting to come on here. I've been watching a lot of different videos, and I absolutely have got to try to put my hair back in some kind of form of fashion because it's just so hot in here. And if I open the window, it's like 100 degrees outside. So let's see if we can, I got to get one of these hair ties out of here. But yeah, hold on. Let's see if I can cut this thing. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try a headband on. I'm sorry, as usual, this is not the most exciting program on YouTube, but then again, basically, I like gold and silver, kind of shiny, you know. Don't ask me why. I've always been like that. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Try to put some of it back and bring some of it forward because hold on. Let's do that. Try to bring some of those bangs back. Cover up my crinkly forehead. But yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me today, girls. Maybe just the realization that I got to go back to it tomorrow. I don't know. And there we go. Try to get... Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, maybe it is a curio. But there's a name for it. Basically, you just put your, you can have your plates on stands. And then you've seen that thing in my old Christmas video or whatever from years ago. Okay, that's a lot better. That's why I got this thing. I wanted to get some of the hair off of my neck. Oh. No, I don't want... I've got the free antivirus, and every once in a while it'll pop something up saying, hey, why not get the advanced? I'm like, no, I'm not getting the advanced. But yeah. Goodness gracious, why am I feeling so weird? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Hi, Jeannie. How you doing, honey? Can I just... Is it okay if I read Psalm 102? Is that all right with you guys? California Glow, hi. I don't know if I said hi to you. Why am I feeling so anxious? Something's off kilter. Maybe it's just all in my mind. I have no idea, but for the past day or so, I've been hearing that in my head. So if you don't mind, I just would like to read this. I have no idea what it says. I obviously don't have everything memorized. One of you needs this. I don't know. I know I do. I need it every day, all day long. Psalm 102, it says, a prayer of the afflicted when he is overwhelmed. Now, how about that? Come on now. How about that? A prayer of the afflicted when he is overwhelmed and poureth out his complaint before the Lord. Hear my prayer, O Lord, and let my cry come unto thee. Hide not thy face from me in the day when I am in trouble. Incline thine ear unto me. In the day when I call, answer me speedily. Oh, yes. For my days are consumed like smoke, and my bones are burned as an hearth. My heart withered like grass, so that I forget to eat my bread. That's weird. Haven't been able to eat all day. Things just kind of get to me when I read something and it kind of relates to what I'm going through for that day. So that I forget to eat my bread. Verse 5, by of my groanings, my bones cleave or cling to my skin. I am like a pelican of the wilderness. I am like an owl of the desert. I watch and am as a sparrow alone upon the housetop. Sometimes I feel like when I'm going through something, like I'm alone. But I know with billions of people on earth, I'm not the only one, whatever category that is. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not. Mine enemies reproach me all the day, and they that are mad against me are sworn against me. I've eaten ashes like bread, and mingled my drink with weeping. Because of thine indignation and thy wrath lifted me up and cast me down. My days are like a shadow that declineth, and I am withered like grass. But thou, O Lord, shalt endure forever, and thy remembrance unto all generations. Here's what's been bothering me. I think at the core of everything, where what's right is wrong and what's wrong is right. Everything is like backwards now. You see, I can't talk about a lot of things, but what's wrong is right, what's right is wrong. And that's just my humble opinion, okay? And I see it, and I see a lot of young people just sort of going with the flow of this world. We're not supposed to love the world or the things therein. We're supposed to live in this world and love one another and help one another and be understanding to one another. But when you see me falling down and any of you see me being incorrect, if you love me, you're going to private message me, you're going to talk to me and tell me that I'm doing something wrong, you know? It's just like with your children, you know, because Boo Boo, Scooby, and Velma and the Mystery Machine are all doing something. My friends are all doing this thing, you know. I want to do what they're doing, but at the very end, you face them alone, and you are accountable for what you're doing, and then I'm accountable for others that I lead into that wrongdoing. And so I think that at the core is making me uncomfortable and bothering me. It's bothering me honestly at the soul, how things are now. I as a human being can accept and just keep going, you know, just accept life and people and things and love and keep going. But at the core of my heart, it makes me very sad to see, especially young people, and they're falling and rolling downhill and they don't even realize that they're falling, you know. My arms are only so wide. I can only catch so many. And some don't want to be caught. And some roll their eyes at you and don't want to hear anything. Not that we're going to be preachy and thumb our noses like we're better. We're just all humble people walking around here, mothers and grandmothers and friends, and we're aunts and we're grandma and we're sister and we're whatever and we're co-worker and we're just people, you know. But just the thought of hell, I'm sorry, I'm just going to go there. The thought of someone burning forever, just in my humble opinion and what I believe, it's a very painful thing for me to see people fall, you know, and not want to come back from it. I digress. Psalm 102 and verse number 11. My days are like a shadow that declineth. I am withered like grass, but thou, O Lord, shalt endure forever, and thy remembrance unto all generations. Thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion. Have mercy on you, your family, and have mercy on me and my family. Thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion for the time to favor her. Yea, the set time is come. For thy servants take pleasure in her stones, and favor the dust thereof. So the heathen shall fear the name of the Lord, and all the kings of the earth thy glory. When the Lord shall build up Zion, he shall appear. Oh, I can't wait for that day. And he shall appear in his glory. He will regard the prayer of the destitute and not despise their prayer. When you're at the end of your rope and you feel like you have nothing and no one left, and he doesn't despise our prayers. This shall be written for the generation to come, and for the people created, and the people which shall be created shall praise the Lord. For he hath looked down from the height of his sanctuary. From heaven did the Lord behold the earth. Oh, he's looking. He's looking. And he has his angels down here looking. And everything where I go, let me see, where I go, what I did, how I treat others, and what I say. I'm telling you, if somebody taking notes, they're very accurate notes. If I squish and step on people and use people on my way up in the earth, you know, I'm squishing every single squished head that let's say a person would be considered all, that person isn't important. That person doesn't matter. Very important to him. Each and every human being is very important to him. You see. Squish, 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 squish. Look here I am. But there's going to be a price that I'm going to have to pay. Each situation will be brought back to me. When the life review, just giving my opinion of what I think. And I will be made to feel what they felt at my hand. If I don't go back, I'm sorry for what I said. I'm sorry for what I did. Oh, I borrowed this. Here's this back. Please forgive me for what I did with sincerity. Then I don't think I'm going to be seeing that. Verse number 20 of Psalm 102. Let's go to 19. For he hath looked down from the height of his sanctuary. From heaven did the Lord behold the earth, to hear the groaning, to loose those that are appointed to death, to declare the name of the Lord in Zion and his praise in Jerusalem, when the people are gathered together and the kingdoms to serve the Lord. Verse 23, he weakened my strength in the way, he shortened my days. I said, oh my God, take me of my days, thy years are throughout all generations. The enemy's been around for quite some time. Don't know why I'm saying this. He's been tricking people. He's been tricking my great grandmama. He's been using the same thing on people over and over and over again. And that's why I kind of got to get to understand the words of this book, to have, like on the cover, the sword to cut through all the lies and the deceit of that enemy. He'll have you paranoid. He'll have you think someone's talking about you, have someone hating on you, give you a false kind of a, a muddy kind of thing, where you kind of don't see it clearly, because here the deceit is kind of like my hand blocking part of my view. I'm only getting part of an impression, not the whole impression. And we're being lied to, you see. But his word is truth, and he'll let us see through those lies of that devil. To hear the groaning of the prisoner, to lose those that are appointed. There's so many deceived. To hear the groaning of the prisoner, to loose those that are appointed to death, to declare the Zion and his praise in Jerusalem, when the people are gathered together and the kingdoms to serve the Lord. He weakened my strength in the way, he shortened my days. I said, oh my God, take me not away in the midst of my days. Thy years are throughout all generations. Of old hast thou laid the foundations of the earth. Of old, again, of old, thou hast laid the foundations of the earth, and the heavens are the work of thy hands. They sure are. They shall perish, but thou shalt endure. Yea, all of them shall wax old or wear out, like a garment, as a vesture or clothing. Thou them, and they shall be changed. But thou art the same. Thou art the same, and thy years shall have no end. The children of thy servant shall continue, and their seed or descendants shall be established before thee. He does not change. Though the world will make you feel guilty for what's wrong is right and what's right is wrong, he hasn't changed his mind. Like I said, we're not running around with this family Bible and, you're so unclean and so unholy, and whacking people over the head with this thing. That's incorrect. That's incorrect. Gentle answer turneth away wrath. Be tender and gentle if you feel prompted to share, you know. And sometimes somebody is being particularly nasty to you, and you're answering them with love, and they can't figure out why. You're just showing them the example. And then if they ask why, I just mistreated you so. Why are you being so nice to me? And then you can kind of share after you give them the example, you know. Thank you, Miss Eclectic. Rebuilding Me has asked for a shout out. Shall we, hold on a second. I was going to take you outside, but it's so hot out there. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up that you have given me. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm trying to think, is there anything else I'm forgetting to share? I so wanted to come in here, and I feel like I'm forgetting to share one or two more things. What's going on a Sunday out there, people? I love you too, Miss Jeannie. Thank you so much for your encouragement. Miss Jeannie is on, I think she's done 2 videos on the Daniel Day fast. It's Lead Me to Peace Jeannie. And she's talking about her Daniel Day, I think it's a Daniel Day fast. And the video I saw earlier today, she's going over her notes. She's keeping notes as she goes through. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, you go over to her channel and check her out. She's a wonderful person. She's a good, God-fearing woman and just a very kind soul who's been so generous and so kind to me. Thank you so very much for all that you've done for me. Most of all, thank you for just listening to me, you know? Sometimes you just need someone to just listen to you. You feel like you're all alone, you know? And my son will be leaving soon. You know, I've gotten his plane ticket, and he'll be going pretty soon. I don't know how I feel about that, but that's just how it is. He's a grown man with 2 1/4 children. She's gone through her first trimester now. Omaha TV. Hi, Omaha TV. Let's see. I know this isn't the most exciting thing, but can I take you outside? It's probably really bright out there, and I'll show you my lovely banana pepper. Ooh, child, it's hot out here. Now, again, I've got to turn this thing around. Will you look at how big these things are now? I had to dust this one because I saw a bunch of little bugs on it, and I keep getting I can see myself. I keep getting the flowers, but they keep falling off, and somebody's having a party on me. I'm trying to see what you see. If you see, hope you can see that. I'm trying to see where hand is. Oh, wait a minute. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. I'm trying to aim the camera. But anyway, that is let's try to aim down. I know I should have you on my phone. But, Mr. Banana Pepper fell off, so we might as well bring her in. Yes! Hallelujah. You know how I like them? You have a tuna fish sandwich, and I like sliced banana peppers on there. Hold on, let's go back in. Oh yeah, I can hear the air on. And this one down here has taken a liking to this thing. She likes to lay right in on the bottom. Hasn't been using this as a scratching post. We got this scratching post. She's probably going to jump out. We got this, which cost $20. Got a nice little end to it. What does she want to do? She wants to try to scratch on the bed, and I am yelling at her, no, you know. Then I bring her over to it, like she can understand English, right? I've been watching videos on how to discourage them from scratching. And some people, here's my lonely little pepper. and some people declaw them. I'm not going to be doing that. I just think declawing would be kind of like someone coming over to me, putting some medication here, maybe sticking some needles in there and pulling my nails. That's, you know, I know for some people it's okay, but for me, I just, you know, for the sake of some secondhand furniture, I just can't do it. You know, I don't know. I think just to me, in my opinion, that's kind of cruel. It's very cruel. I don't know how you all feel about it. I can't see you. Oh, there we go. And let me, hold on. Lynette Jackson, hey. Thank y'all for sticking. Yeah, thank you, Zoe. Yeah, I knew I wasn't alone with that. You know, oh, you know, I'm worried about my, you know, there was a lot of my furniture scratched up in North Carolina, and I would put stuff around the bottom of my couch, you know, so that she couldn't reach it, you know. But some of the chairs and stuff were kind of scratched up, you know. I keep those nails trimmed down. I do, you know. At one point, she had a really long nail, and it was a wrestling, and she does not like me touching her paws at all. Wait till she's half asleep, and I'm rubbing her head, and then I'm slickly grabbing the paw and just kind of going like this. I get one and I kind of clip, and she wakes up and looks at me like she's, you know. I figure a way. But I missed one and it got long, and one day, you know, all of them are trim, and I see one and it's long, like, you know, I almost have a heart attack, and I run, and it was a wrestling match, but it had to be trimmed. Okay. Goodness gracious, it's hot. But yeah. Yeah, so like I said, the thing that was the thing that was kind of bothering me, in my heart, was the right is wrong and the wrong is right. I'm not going to go on about that. That's been kind of bothering at my heart, you know. And I'm not afraid to live alone. It's just that I really don't. I know Tim, my ex, and we're still friends, and we had a long conversation. You know, we help each other. And if I ever need anything, he'll help me, you know. But in Carolina, I had so many friends, and I suppose I can make friends again. You guys, I thank my Heavenly Father. You may not believe me, but I thank my Heavenly Father for each and every one of you, and for this opportunity. This is an opportunity, at least to my heart, to come and be before you, and for you to step on in with all my goofiness and silliness. Yeah. Hi, Caleb. Am I saying that? Caleb? Or Caleb? I apologize. I try to pronounce them both. God bless you too. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, I just like these different kinds of things. And have you ever bought something from the secondhand store, from Goodwill or the Salvation Army? And have you ever wondered where it came from? You know, I wonder about the person sometimes. And I don't think I ever showed you this either. There's a lot of things that, you know, I should have did videos about, but I didn't. I don't know what, something would just overcome me, and I put the camera on. But I like this. Of course, the reason why I like this is because of this part. I mean, it's got this, you know, faux marble or whatever, but even though there was only one, I just really like it. Just different looking. And I know by the time I get all this stuff in the living room, it's going to look like Tail. Somehow, some way, I'm going to make it all match. But I'm not as much into the things as I used to be, but I still like going to the secondhand store. Hard to break me of that habit. Got to take off my Oh, my friends, I showed you these last time. They have these things in pink. They have them in a light blue, and you know I want to get them things one by one. The other thing, there's this, you don't call it a mosquito netting. I don't know if I've ever talked to you about this before. It's black. Basically, it's a black netting, big and round with an opening at the top, and basically you shroud it over your patio furniture, the umbrella, and it just comes all the way along the sides. And it's got a zipper in the front, so you just go outside and you open it up and just zip it behind you. No buggies bothering you. That's the next thing. I'm gonna help my son out with just a few little things, but step by step. Yes, I gotta take these things off and be comfy. But yeah, just sit back. Kind of odd when I was looking at the, these things right here. This blouse, this little blouse here with the, oh yeah, I know some of you saw the fringy. It was on a top shelf where clothing, I guess somebody didn't want it, and it was literally just hanging on one end and to the other. And I'm walking by, I'm looking at little figurines, and I look up and the blouse is looking at me, and it's like, okay, you got it. What I like about it is the adjustable straps, because nobody wants to see the almost 60-year-old wrinkly underarm kind of thing. Nobody wants to look at that. Sorry. TMI. So I like that you could pull it all the way up and just cover everything. I like that about it. Okay. Hey, Miss. Oh my goodness, Grandma Cheap Cheap. I was thinking about you the other day. It's wonderful. Thank you so much for stopping in. I know you are a busy lady. Everybody in here, her name is Grandma Cheap Cheap. And she does cooking videos, and there's a lot more than just that. It's like how to pickle cucumbers, and just besides the cooking, just all kinds of tips on the old school ways. Y'all understanding me? And stuff that I didn't know how to do, she does. I'm telling you, she is a wonderful person. She's a great cook. And you go over there to Grandma and subscribe to her channel. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. She's got all different types of cooking videos, and then other hint type videos, certain set things that I didn't know about. And I learned from her, and she's been here for quite some time. She's a God-fearing, genuinely God-fearing good woman. Oh, yes, she is. You're welcome. From the heart, sister. And I'll tell you something, I'm old school too. Like I say, I'm 68, 50, 58 and 8 months. I count every month. I know this sounds kind of silly, but I'm looking forward to turning 60. I'm looking forward to that. I was in the store, and I got a little conversation with the cashier. And I says, yeah, my grandchildren, I worry about them, and then my son, They said your grandchildren first. I go, well, yeah, my grandchildren first. I go, they're babies, they're innocent, The little ones come first, and then the next generation, But yeah, I apologize, y'all. I wish I had more exciting. I gotta stop saying that and doubting myself. I wish I had more exciting things to, talk about. I'm just being myself. Yeah. I don't know, excuse me a moment. But I've gotten myself to the place where if I want something, I just go to Goodwill or get something secondhand, and I'm satisfied with that. Why would I go out if this little top, nice and cottony, covering, this is just like this because it's like I said, it's 100 degrees out there, right? Why am I going to go and spend $19.99 like this? This serves the same purpose. Now, undergarments are different things, underwear and stuff like that, no. But why would I do that? And for $3.99, this goes all the way down to the ankles. Sometimes you try to wear loose-fitting shorts, and for me, if I wear a skirt, it seems like it's cooler to me, temperature-wise. And if it wasn't for the fact that it was a dry heat, it would probably be like sweating. This house, or duplex as they call it, exactly, Miss Jeannie. Money, if I could, and like I told my son, now when my when they came in, they brought some stuff, including some plates and stuff like that, but I don't have any need for that. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take, it sounds kind of crazy, but I'm going to empty all my cabinets out, and I'm going to only keep what I need because it's just me. I just, as I'm getting older, I'm finding I don't need so much stuff. I'm only one human being, Certain sentimental things we all know from our grandmother and our that they've given us like that. But other things, just, I just can't deal with the clutter. So I'm literally going to empty out the cabinets, do some nutty cleaning, and then I want to just have what I need, Different attitude. I'm very grateful for what I have, but I don't think so much about it like I used to. Like when we're 19 and 20, and for some of us, things meant everything. It is. It's perfect word, Grandma Cheap Cheap. It's liberating because I don't know how much longer I'm going to live here. I miss being down south a lot. So I have this job. I got to work till 62. It's paying the bills. I'm running even, which is fine. We're doing good. Just keep going. And then I'm thinking, it depends on how things go. It all depends. That I may want to go back down south. I have no reason. There's no reason to stay. We'll see how it goes. I do love this little house, and work is not that far away, and the Lord he just put everything together as he does so perfectly. I know where everything is now, and I feel reasonably comfortable. So exactly, Sister Jeannie. We lay our treasures up in heaven, and I'm starting to think more like that. Look, I'm not running around, being overly religious, if you will, but I'm not sorry for some. I feel sometimes like I gotta apologize for saying those kinds of things, but I don't think that I should. I'm just sort of, when you live over half your life, you're dealing with what you have to deal with down here. But there's something within your soul, or maybe your soul or spirit, you just start thinking more about what's up there than what's down here. You okay, this is going to sound ridiculous, okay? You got Michael Jackson, you got Prince and Mary Tyler Moore and all these familiar people that you've heard of for decades, that you know, when you're kind of watching that kind of thing, you know, and certain movie stars, and like Alice from the Brady Bunch, and Mrs. Brady is gone, and Mr. Brady is gone, and Alice is gone, and all those familiar things that you kind of watch every Friday night. And it's like all those people are gone, you know. And I don't know how quite to describe what I'm feeling, but it sort of brings you into reality that one day we'll be gone. And then it brings you into start thinking what is really important. You do so much for your children and your grandchildren, just what you can do. But I keep going back to facing him all by myself. And so that's what has me focusing. Didn't he do enough that he went to that tree for us? Shouldn't I be focusing on that? You know? So I'm trying to have this fine balance, but my heart is more yearning, thinking about this than about this. Does anybody understand what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. And I can see in your heart, Sister Jeannie. I can see that's in your heart. And when you were going over your notes as you're going through the fast, and you're going over your notes, and and you can just hear the genuineness and yearning in your heart as you feel just the pull. I guess it's a pull of some sort. It's pull. So I'm trying not to think too much about what the world is saying about Jesus Christ, and how they don't want to talk about him, and they don't want to talk about the Most High, and they just want to go ahead and listen to music and do their thing, you know? And that's what you want to do. Just go ahead and do what you want to do. But for me, I'm starting to kind of be focusing that away. And you can't let your relatives and the ones that you love pull you away from that, no matter who they are, you know? Anyways, I don't have anything else to share. Oh, disgruntled gardening. Hi, disgruntled gardener. It is liberating, Grandma Cheap Cheap. I'll be 60 in December, and hubby and I are thinning things. Oh, glasses are thinning things down. Exactly, and passing things on to the kids. Exactly. And sometimes they go into shock. You know, maybe we've been holding on to something that our mom gave us or something like that, and they're kind of admiring it and stuff like that. And we just come in one day and just hand it to them, you know? Just trying to find my other pair. But yeah. Hold on a second. Okay, that's better. We face reality here. Yeah, disgruntled gardener. I went, I don't know if you were here. I went outside and I was trying to show the pepper, but the pepper said, I'm ready. My banana, it was about the size of her. My first crop. Hey, Ray Mac, how you doing, brother? Thank you so much I know you are one busy person. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much, brother. Just girly girl talk, talking about a little bit of everything. I just felt the need to come in and talk to my friends. And so we just come in and spend, I keep saying a few minutes, but it always ends up seeming to be an hour, you know. And Mr. Ray, I was telling them how I miss being down south. And, you know, once I get to that age of 62, I'm thinking about going back down south. We'll see what happens. But I miss Karolaki, and I'll tell you what, I miss the friendliness of people. You know, it's different. It's different here. and wonderful people here, but I miss being down south. Dior Diva, hola, how you doing? So good to see you. I was just coming in to say hi to everybody. I was showing them a few things, and I don't know. Granny felt kind of lonely, and she says, "You know what? Just turn that on and go see some of your friends, and come in and chit chat with them for a little bit." Oh, I'm hanging in there, okay, working. Yeah. So anyways, I was, I did a little bit of reading Psalm 102, and I was just talking about how things have changed. And I was talking about the different celebrities that we've lost and how that kind of slaps you into reality, you know. So about, Michael Jackson and a lot of different people, just a couple of people that were gone, and it kind of brings you into the reality of checking yourself and making sure is the communicative process with your Heavenly Father is on point, because you just don't, not to be depressing or anything, but just to you got to kind of keep that window open between you and Him. You know what I mean? And how things are okay, but I don't think about things as much as I used to. And for me, it's a love of family. If you're blessed to have a family around you that loves you, there's a lot of people that are arguing with their family members, and we're here that don't have the teaching we did. And so it's kind of to learn how to love on the people that are around you. How about that? You're blessed. If you're married, have husband or wife, you're blessed. If you have wonderful children that are just going ahead and doing well in school and being respectful and helping you, you're blessed. If you have really good friends that have your back and will help you and back you up, you're blessed. When you sit at the table and have a really good meal and a roof over your head and a place to lay that head and a place to wash yourself, you're blessed. And I'm starting to recognize what true blessings are real, not to be preachy or anything, but I'm starting to recognize at the age of 58 and 8 months what's truly the blow, glory to God, is our blessings. As so many have lost their lives, you see on the news and stuff like that. It's so many, sadly have lost their children to shootings and stuff like this, and you kind of look back as they're all tucked into bed and it's quiet, and maybe you get yourself a little glass of wine or a soda or a cup of coffee or whatever it is you partake in, and Ray Mack, if you're still there, sometimes you sit outside and you have yourself a sip and you relax and you look back at your house and everybody's in there safe, and you say to yourself, how blessed am I to have the people that I love the most here that truly love me, and they're appreciative. The hardworking Jane and John Does that get up every blessed day hard and gather it all together. Oh, yes, indeed. Sorry to be so cornball, but sometimes I just, I'm starting to think about, as I get older, what's really, truly important. Yes, indeed. Hold on, I should just keep these things on my face. Hello, my friend from Russia. Hi. Das Vidanya. I hope I'm saying it correctly. I know. Hi, Jay Seva. I am just so shocked to see, and so happy, because I know, like I said, Grandma Cheap Cheap, you and Ray are very busy persons, and I'm so very grateful. And Sonic Grace, brother, all the way from Texas, I'm so grateful. Thank you all so much for stopping in to to visit my little channel. Thank you so very much. I'm so grateful to you. And I was just talking about, I tend to try to go back a little bit about what we're blessed to have, however little or however huge. I don't need too much. You know, people on another goofy subject, people always talking about, oh, if I hit the lottery. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go out and buy me a ticket. Oh, if I win this and I win that, what will I do? I don't much care about that kind of thing. But my son was talking about it, and I says, well, you get that college money set aside for your children, get yourself a vehicle, pay off your bills, and go on about your business. Don't get, you don't want to get crazy with it. Have you ever noticed that there are some people that are multi-millionaires and some of them are some of the most unhappy people? And some of those multi-millionaires, they get themselves in trouble with the law. It's kind of crazy. They have everything that they need. It's like they're crying out for their parents or something. They've got the sports car and the money, and somebody rolls in a rack of clothing for the females. They bring the clothing to their house. That's how that goes for every different season. You feeling me? Yeah, they don't go out to Goodwill or Walmart or to the mall. The mall comes to their door. And sometimes people they have every little amenity that they can think of. 5 and 6 bathrooms and everything, the swimming pool out there and the grill out there and everything that they can imagine. And they're not happy. You gotta have it in here, in my humble opinion. And you gotta have a connection up there. Things don't, that feeling of dissatisfaction when you know what I mean? You're at peace when you have that right up there, in my humble opinion. Anyways, my loves and turtle doves, I think, should I stand just a few more? Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. I think I'm going to go just for now, if that's okay. And I want each and every one of you, I got to get it. Where's my tea? Excuse me a second. I'm so grateful to each and every one of you for stopping in. And let me see. Raymax Kitchen, Sonic Grace, Sheep, J Seva, Love Light. Hey, Love Light, how you doing? Baby Girl 1965, Only in My Dreams. Thank you so much. Brother, I love you too. I love each and every one of you, and thank you so much. I am so humbled, sincerely humbled that you took time out of your busy, you could have just been sitting out there just chilling, but you took time out of your day to come in here and visit with me. I love each and every one of you. And y'all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, okay? Sunday or Monday? Monday, excuse me. It's my Sunday, but Monday. Thank you so very much for taking time to come in and see me. Love y'all. Bye, everybody.